All right, LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, I think Conor McGregor, Chael Sonnen, I think he's a little bit delusional. He's delusional of his events, of the Mayweather-McGregor fight. Like, he's very delusional. He's pretty much saying that Conor McGregor was winning almost every round against Floyd Mayweather. And I'm like, whoa, God, dog. And this guy, Conor McGregor, is a good analyst. Like, he breaks down fights well. He does it, but it's like when this guy have to pick a fight, if he have to pick a fighter to win, like Chael Sonnen, he can't do it. This guy can never pick a winner. Have y'all noticed that? Anybody he picked, they lose. He's only gotten like a handful of fights right. But it's like, God, dog, man. You're supposed to be the expert. You're the analyst. You're supposed to know. But I think sometimes Chael Sonnen just look at emotion. Like, he picked McGregor. He picked McGregor to beat Mayweather. I think he was one of the MMA people. I know Valentina Shevchenko picked McGregor to win. And I'm sitting here like, what are they looking at? Do they not know that Floyd Mayweather is the top guy right now in this era in boxing? I mean, you think that Conor McGregor, a guy that really don't know much about the boxing aspect of his game, you think he really going to go in there and beat the number one, the best boxer in this era? The best gifted, the best skilled, the best defensive boxer in this era. And I'm like, y'all don't think but only the MMA people, it's like they seem to be very ignorant of what's going on in boxing. And they seem to be very ignorant of how boxing works. Skill sets. You can apply some MMA skill sets in the boxing, but see, some of the stuff that you do in the octagon, you can't do it in the boxing ring because it's not going to work. Some of that stuff, like Conor McGregor was using a lot of karate stances. That ain't going to work. It's not going to work in boxing. Because first of all, Floyd ain't no kicks coming. So it's not going to work. All he going to do is switch from orthodox to southpaw and start tagging Conor McGregor. And that's what he was doing. Look, Floyd carried this dude. Floyd carried Conor McGregor for 8 rounds until he finally got tired and knocked him out in the 9th round. Floyd was in there laughing. He was in there laughing and playing with him the whole time, man. Laughing at him. Conor McGregor would hit Floyd laughing at him. Because Conor McGregor don't know how to throw punches like a boxer. Now, in the octagon, it's completely different. Conor McGregor, and see, people don't get it. When you throw punches in the octagon versus in the boxing ring, it's completely different. When you're used to throwing punches out of one stance and then you try to go to a boxing stance and throw punches where you're not used to, well, you're going to have problems. But Conor McGregor, in my opinion, see, Chael Sonnen, he's giving me the impression that he think that Khabib going to go in there and just beat the hell out of Conor. I don't think so. The problem that I see with Khabib, okay? Khabib is a good fighter. Khabib is very good. He can maul you to death on the ground, and he can keep you on the ground. He's a good fighter. The problem that I see that somebody with some power, they're going to drop him. And Khabib like to rush in, man. He like to come in, his chin up, and he'll throw a whole bunch of punches at you. And it's like, okay, is he defensively responsible? Because I'm telling you, the fighter that can fight in the clinch and stop takedowns, that's the person that's going to beat Khabib. Okay, Khabib is not that hard to figure out, okay? It's just that you got to get somebody who got enough strength and got enough power to actually deal with him. That's it. Because he don't do anything special. It's just that Khabib has gotten to the point where he can actually utilize that style of fighting. And it works for him. And he's able to utilize that to the best of his ability. And he's able to be so awkward that, his opponents, they can't really get, they can't get a bead on him. They can't time him. But see, Conor McGregor has a lot of accuracy. Conor's accuracy is crazy, man. Khabib is like a machine gun, and I use this analogy with Conor and Khabib. He's like a machine gun, but Conor McGregor is like a sniper. And also, too, Conor McGregor, his ring IQ, and I'm not a McGregor fan, but, I got to call it like I see it. His ring IQ, man, his octagon IQ is light years above Khabib's. Light years above Khabib's. Conor McGregor knows how to use every bit of the octagon to his advantage, where Khabib, I don't think he does. I don't think Khabib knows. But I mean, now at the end of the day, this MMA, anything can happen. But I think Khabib is too reckless. I think he's too wild. And I think that, a technical fighter with power, they're going to give this guy problems. They're going to give him problems. He going to get hit one time by McGregor. It's just like when McGregor got beat by Nate Diaz the first time. And Conor, he was doing good in the fight till he got choked out. But when, he fought Nate Diaz the second time, did you guys notice all the adjustments that he made? He made a lot of adjustments. See, he went out making adjustments. And even if he were to lose to Khabib, I picked Conor McGregor. I bet my money on McGregor to win it on the rematch. And it's just because of how he's able to make adjustments. He's able to make very good adjustments in the octagon. And even if you grab him in the clinch or try to take him down, he's one of those people. He can figure out how to make an adjustment. He's got pretty decent takedown defense. It's not that bad. It's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. But I don't know. I disagree with Chael. I think Conor McGregor is actually going to win this fight. I think he's going to win it. And I think he's going to do it in an impressive fashion. That's what I think anyway. But you guys, y'all tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.